Hey guys, what's up? This is Ricky, and I'm about to show you how to become a better artist by using simple ways. And I believe this is the best way because I looked at all kinds of videos on YouTube how to shade and all of this, and they give you 50 million different ways. In the end, it really doesn't help out because all they do is a circled shape and show you where one light hits and how it fades off. This is going to show you how to create something when you're not looking at a reference picture, and how to find your light sources and your shadows. And this is one of the easiest ways. I'm going to be giving you 3 tips that's going to make you a lot better artist for graphite pencils and colored pencils. The first tip is take your needle eraser like this, as you can see, and if you have a lamp or some sort of light source, you take it. Say if I'm drawing that slug, I wanted to find the light source on it. I have no reference picture to look at because it's coming from my head. And you take a lamp or a light shade, put it on a pencil if you would like, or just hold it in your hands, but you have to mold it into the shape that you are drawing. And if you can see, I don't know if you can see on the camera, it will find you all the light sources, all the shadows, and you can move it around. Say if you want something hanging off the thing that you're about to make, you take it, you mold a little piece which it looks like with the shape that you're drawing, and as you can see, you just now found all the shadows. This will make your artwork 10 times more detailed than it ever was. I know it helped me out a lot. I actually figured it out holding the needle eraser and couldn't have a reference point, and I looked at a million pictures. It really wasn't helping me out. So I seen the needle eraser, I molded it into what I wanted to, and it's been helping me out for years. I think it's the best way to find the light source. I can tell you a million different ways and show you, tell you a million fancy words, but it really don't get you too far. It's the simplest way and the best way I've used. As you can see, it really does work. You can see the shadows and you can see where the light is hitting. It comes out really good. You know, you just move it left to right. The farther you go away from the light or move the light away, the better darker the shadows become. You can pick up more points on the lighting and the shadows. Matters how strong you want the light or where it is. You can turn it around. You can put it underneath. You can put a light source underneath it. See what that looks like. This helped me out a lot, and I'm sharing it with everybody else who watches this. And my second tip is whenever time you're using colored pencils or you're about to do a graphite piece of artwork, practice a lot before you take it and start doing one piece. Like when I use colored pencils, I'll take 4 blues if I'm going to be using blue on the artwork, and I'll put my darkest where my shadows would be, then mess with my second color, my third color, and see how it looks. Let me try to get that clear. See how it looks before I go ahead and put it on my good paper and waste my good paper and waste all my time. Every time like I'm doing a piece, like either that, like on here, this was just like messing around. It's really not that great right now, but I would do reference pieces before I would even get to this, like the mushroom or the orange pieces you see on there, which nothing's really done yet on here. I was just messing around with it. The smoke, I would get a piece of paper and draw the smoke in that same shape and mess with the colors until I get it to where I like it, to where it looks really good. And by doing that, when you do get, like if I'm using a wood box, if you don't want to mess up your wood box or your good paper, you do a lot of these. Do a lot of smokes before you ever put it onto your good piece of art. Like if you worked on this slug first, it came out how you want it. Alright, so you're going to go to smoke. Get your piece of paper out, find 3 or 4 colors you like, mix them, blend them up to see how they look like, then start doing this piece on a piece of paper. Then once you figured it out on the piece of paper, take it to whatever thing you're drawing on, then go ahead and do it. Same thing with everything. Even on the small little orange pieces, I did the orange pieces first on paper, found the liking to how I like the way they look. Even the blue mushroom, I drew a regular size mushroom on a piece of paper. So and so, oh wow, I messed up. Sorry about that, but trying to explain it really fast. if you get what I'm saying, practice before you dedicate yourself to the piece that you really want to do. If you always do that, your pieces will come out great and a lot more better and more detailed than ever. A third step is very easy. You know, you need. I tried about 20 different sharpeners, and the handheld sharpener, this one-piece handheld sharpener, is really kind of the safest to use if you don't want to break your pencils. And I promise you, one of the biggest things with colored pencils is having sharp pencil tips. And you can see that's a very sharp pencil tip. And I actually used this a few times. It was a lot sharper. But this gets you a lot more detail. The sharper your pencil tips are, it gets you more detail and fills in a lot more spaces. The next tip I can give you is a very big tip, is getting a blending pencil or a blending marker. This helps you out a ton. It's hard to do pencil work, colored pencil work, without this. And if you don't have this, get a blending stump if you're doing graphite. The fourth tip is look at reference pictures on the internet. If you're trying to make up something in your head what to draw, then you get on the internet. If you're going to draw a mushroom, go and look at 1,000,000 mushrooms. Go to DeviantArt, look at 1,000,000 mushrooms. And it helps you out to creating something of your own, and learns you where to put colors and where to put shadows, and gives you creative ideas all at the same time. These tips that I'm giving you, for me, I know it made me a lot better artist. Most of the stuff I've been showing you really is not my most detailed work. It's very on-detailed because I'm using a camera, and it's hard to really put so much within a 10 or 12 minute time limit. So I'm trying to go as fast as I can. But the more time you take with your art, it's going to come out better. Right now, I don't really have any pieces to show y'all guys that's really detailed by me. But I probably am going to be doing a time-lapse pretty soon on drawing something new. And when I do, I will try to get as most detail as I can to show you. It does help, these tips that I'm showing you. If you like the video, please guys subscribe and like and share my videos. It helps me out. I took my time out to give you your tips. So if you can take your time out and help me by subscribing and sharing and liking, it will really help me out. Thanks for watching, guys.